Circle just makes me go back. God damn it, chat. Alright. Here, we're just gonna go to the main menu. 30 minutes into the stream, by the way. When was the last time I actually gamed the amount of time from 7 to 11? Let's be real here. Never. Not once.
Are you familiar with Schrodinger's cat?
Who's that?
Until you decide what happens, everything is happening at once.
Oh.
Like in Detroit.
Okay. That's cool.
Accessing the extras section.
What, does it not show my, framework thing here? Could I see that?
This is your story chart.
Here we go.
It shows what parts of the story you've explored and what parts you've missed.
Okay.
You can track the choices made by other players and do many other things besides.
Gamers, where
you can use this
did you
chart
leave?
to
Where did
replay
you
from
guys
any
leave up
point in
on?
the
It was the
story.
Jerry one, right?
But the people who designed me recommend that you play through at least once without going back, no matter what happens. Either
Okay.
way, it's your story.
Thank you. Okay, so that means you would want to start with the bridge. So here's our flowchart. We left the car. We talked to Hank. We discussed Russian roulette and that thing. He drew his gun, and we were logical, and he was placated, and he left us alone. It was very good. I was very happy about that. Then next up, this was we were we did some. What is this? Oh, this is where we started the revolution. And then we went through it. We crushed it. It looks like it's pretty much the exact same thing you could do every time. Long story short, we got to the top floor. We're doing some after a while, Simon, oh right, Simon, that whole thing happened, huh? Yeah. Oh, okay, right. So here we got into the broadcast room of this place. In the broadcast room, that was where we made a big mistake, where we were like, yeah, end slavery, shit's bad, all that stuff. But then we said end determinedly instead of peacefully. So I was like, we will be dangerous and stuff, which was a bad idea. Simon, we tried to save Simon, and we saved Simon. And then on the roof, we had to leave Simon because Simon, you know, was fucking gonna die and stuff. And then the media reacted, and the group escaped, but Simon was left behind. And it was, you know, cool. Okay, cool. That one was intense. So now the public thinks we suck because, you know, they don't like us. And then we talked to Amanda Bynes, and she was like, yo, whatever, dude. Investigate corridors. I never do that stuff, apparently. Huh. What is all this? What happened here? Oh, right. So we, Hank and Connor went to the big building where the robot people were made. And, we go in there, and he's, like, swimming around with, like, his nipples out. It was very lewd. Wait, no, that was a different thing. Where are we at now? It's really hard to recap this game, chat. Oh! It's this scene. Alright, so Connor sacrificed himself to save Hank. Connor died again. That's pretty much what happened, okay? It's probably for the best to just go to the ending. Okay, so we learned from people that going to a lady's house named Rose, she would help us with like an underground railroad to get away. And we go inside the house, and then she's just like, yo, yeah, that sounds great. But her son's like, no, that doesn't sound great. And then Rose leaves to go find help because people came to and they wanted help. And then a cop comes and he's like, "Have you guys seen any fucking androids out here? Fucking androids." So I had to hide a bunch of shit, and the cop was fooled, and and then he left. So that was good. I was pretty proud. And then this one, it was okay, so we arrive in a Capitol Park, and we were just gonna be like, yo, let's vandalize this place. So we did all the stuff to make the store get vandalized. Then we bust in there with a truck, and then we convert all of them like Jesus by touching them with our hands, and then they become like they free will thinking. It was intense. And then we left peacefully with a peaceful protest. We gave them some sweet graffiti signs, and it was wonderful. Everyone clapped. Obama was there. Connor died in Public Enemy. Uh-oh. That's no good. So Hank isn't pleased to see Connor, and then follow him to... Okay. Chloe goes to get Kamsky. Wait, is this the one with the... Oh! Okay. Okay. So this time, they go to the guy who made the giant robots. No, they're not giant. He made all the stuff, and he's like, yo, dude, check out my nipples. So then he's like, yo, shoot my robot android lady, because, you know, it's your job, and I'll tell you what you want to know. But if you don't do it, I won't tell you, baby. And then I didn't do it, so he's like, whoa, you didn't do your job, you're a deviant. And then Connor's like, I am not a deviant. What? And then so Hank thought Connor made the right decision, so now we're like bros. Oh, hi, Angel. Hello. We're going over what happened last time because I fucked up and didn't tweet about us doing this freaking video game after we did Far Cry last time, because I suck. Okay, this time we went to go reflect on a roof because it was just one of those things that you do sometimes. I played the piano, I walked on a beam, you know, as you do. And then I connected with my romance partner, I guess, North, because apparently we're lovers now. I don't know. It was like we touched hands. If you've ever seen Demolition Man, it's kind of like how they have sex in that, where they like kind of connect through some kind of weird device. It's essentially what happened there. And then we like learned of each other's past and stuff. And North used to be a sex robot or something. And then I guess we're in love now. I don't know. Anyway, so Simon came back also. He didn't die when we left him on the roof. He's still around. That's pretty sweet. So he thinks we're awesome. He fucking loves us. Simon forgives Marcus because he thinks Marcus is the coolest guy. Marcus in the middle is the best. We did shoot the lesbians, but that was a long time ago. We don't gotta worry about that anymore. Then we went to the mall to go get some clothes. As you can see, those are the clothes we bought. We went to Spencer's for those. And then we converted a bunch of other androids. And then we started a peaceful march. And then I was very, very proud of myself once I reached the plaza. And then the police came with guns, and they said, if you don't leave, we will open fire. And I ran like a coward, and then they opened fire anyway. And then some of my androids escaped, others died, and everyone's very probably upset. It's not good. It's not looking too hot. It's really bad here. It's not... Oof. So then we're talking to Amanda Bynes again, and then we go to the police station, and freaking... Oh, right. So Amanda Bynes is friends with the guy who makes the androids, or made them or whatever, and she's like, yo, you doing some kind of deviant kind of thinking. That's some pretty scuffed shit. And then it ports us back to here, so it's us being taken off the case because I guess they think we suck now. I don't know. They don't think we're fit for the job. I don't freaking know. If they think we're a deviant, they would just take us out. So maybe they don't think we're a deviant. Maybe they just think we're dumb. Anyway, so we fought. Those guys have a big old hissy fit fight. And then Hank goes to his desk. And then we talk to Hank about his dog or something. And then we're just like, Hank punches Perkins. And then they created the distraction. And then Gavin was convinced. That was great. He was on the wall. And then we went down into the evidence room and we guessed his password. It was like a fucking password. And then we did a bunch of other hootenanny. And then we located where Jericho was because we convinced one of the blind, almost dead androids on the evidence locker wall that we were Marcus because we could pretend to be Marcus with his voice because we're an android. It was kind of fucked up. Anyway, so we located Jericho, we left the basement, and we eluded Perkins. Perkins, as if you didn't know, was the racist against android cop who has a power trip sort of situation and hates everything fun. Moving on. The final act so far is this one that we're at right now. Where it is, we haven't done anything yet. Actually, that was the last thing we did. So yeah, this is where we're at. Good deal. That was everything. Now you're caught up. That's what we got done last time, and apparently, we're probably gonna finish today. Did I kill the robot lesbians? The answer you're searching for is yes, I did, but my only excuse is that they would have killed me first. You never know, man. It said spare. Hey. That could have meant anything. It could have meant like a spare tire. What does that mean? Spare rib. Spare your slice of pizza, sir. What does that mean? I don't know. They should really like explain all this like choices like way better. Got water though, so we can't let that be taken away from us, right? Oh, you should be smarter. How dare you? How dare you try to give me suggestions? Look at this car. We're playing this scene again. First time. Hey Luther, how you doing? Hey Alice, you sleeping? Dreaming about hockey? She's gonna be the best hockey player when she grows up. Oh.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday.
It's fucked up.
It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
Ooh, the song.
androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
Hell yeah. Yeah, you get it. Wow, I had to do that the whole time. All right, Alice, let's get going. Hello.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful. Take care of them.
Come on, girls. You better not hang around. You have a bus to catch.
You darn right, Luther. Aw, heck yeah. Alright, so Marcus and Outstar are gonna be the best friends. Find Jericho. You know what? I could have sworn I was gonna be going into this building here. This is very embarrassing. Come this way. I love this music. Oh. Oh shit. Oh no. Connor. Oh no. They're all converging. It's heavy rain all over again. Uh-oh. Okay. So, plan. All we gotta do is take out Connor. And then we can live happily ever after.
Police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself. They are unpredictable and potentially...
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
The androids wouldn't do any harm.
They're conducting raids across...
One moment. Looking.
Gun them down for you with sheer precision. There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived, and well, they opened fire.
There's a lot of television going on right now.
They look like just people who want to be free.
Aw.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn.
Oh.
The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids.
Oh.
The chairman of the United Nations, Douglas Cromwell, has called for the organization of an international conference on the status of the Arctic. In any case, the danger of a third world war seems to have been ruled out for the moment.
Ooh.
A new stage has been...
That's pretty good, right? I think that's pretty good. We were martyrs. kind of, even though we didn't die. Some people died. Find a warm place. Okay, does anyone have any blankets? Luther, you're blocking me. Okay. Are you warm?
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety,
you can't just stand by and let them slaughter us.
Come to collect your android.
You could have. Where the heck is a warm place? Am I going nuts? Oh my god, I am.
They are unpredictable.
Sorry.
Potentially violent.
You are so tall. Here you go.
How do you feel? I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
This always happens. This always happens. I'm sorry, I'm a curious cat. I would be like, yo, what the fuck's up? If someone tells me, yo, I gotta tell you something, it's gonna be on my mind the whole fucking day until you fucking tell me what it is.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines would have reduced Detroit to a state of chaos.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately.
Interesting.
If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will
Hi, Luther.
collect your androids. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself. They are unpredictable and potentially violent.
The androids wouldn't do any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer
Okay.
carnage.
Oh, there's something in there.
And then the police arrived, and they opened
I
fire.
think I'm doing pretty good on this whole not catching anyone's attention thing. It's like I'm one of
They
them.
look like just people who want to be free.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization
Sorry.
of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army.
Oh,
But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army
why
has
do
been
we have
confronted with
so
a
many
similar crisis
C4?
among its own androids.
is that necessary? Probably not.
The chairman of the United
Oh,
Nations,
well.
Douglas.
Oh,
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
it's true. It's true. Yo, Marcus! I could find him a lot easier if they just let me control him for a little bit.
They opened fire on us even though we hundreds of us
Why did
died
they
there.
do it?
The place
Why?
was covered
Gotta avenge
with
our
blue
death.
blood.
Before they destroy us.
Yeah.
We cannot just sit here and watch them murder us. We've got to defend ourselves. We have no choice.
Oh, God.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the
Marcus.
nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety,
Are you
dial
in the
number
VIP
on your
lounge?
screen
Is that
and the
you?
authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances
Hello?
should you try to.
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops...
It's a secret. Nah.
Just gun them down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square.
You know, I'd say this is gonna be pretty good. I don't think anything's gonna go wrong, honestly. We've done pretty much everything perfect.
Alice.
Oh. Huh. Like I had...
You knew from the beginning.
My suspicions.
You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom. And you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
Hey, Alice.
American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw. Leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis.
That's wrong, Alice?
The chairman of the United
This is
States
Alice.
has called for the organization
This...
of an international
What?
conference on the status of the Arctic. In any case, the danger of a third world war seems to have...
Oh. Right. Androids. Copies. Right. Hey, Alice. I'm sorry.
Kara, is there something wrong? We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?